Hey, welcome in everyone to the Game or Die Show. My name is Ryan Moore, and tonight we're going to be playing a little bit more of RoadCraft. In the last few days, it's just been exhausting, so I'm kind of a little bit more mellow than I normally am, but I wanted to still play something tonight just for a little bit. We'll see how long I go for, but yeah, life is just insanely crazy, and so this is literally the only free time I have in the day, and it's at the nighttime. And so I'm running on about 3 hours of sleep every night for the last 3 months, and it's just kind of hit me. So I'm starting to just kind of really slow down, but we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna play some RoadCraft. We played this the other night, and we're gonna continue on. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, so cross play is available. That's good to know. And what we're going to do is we're going to continue on with our selection here. We got Aftermath and open that up, continue the mission. The region is mostly flooded after the storm with notable destruction around the main routes and facilities. The core objective is mitigation of immediate damage caused by flooding both the industrial area and the civilian sector. Let's get started, shall we? Ooh, I hope I don't struggle like I did the other night with this game, man. I really hit like this wall for a while, and then all at once it kind of just started working and clicking. But that tutorial, man, for whatever reason, it just caused so many issues. Here, let's put that in parking mode. We can hide that hint because we know how to play the bulldozer. And let's look at our objectives. So we don't have any side objectives. We have the set up our next base on the other side of the river. All right, we've laid down the foundation, but we still have much more ground to cover. Help us find a way across the water and set up a new base of operations at the foot of the mountains. It's quite possible that we have to build a bridge to cross the river. We'll have a situation report ready for you once you reach the other side. So we got to reach the location. Let's track that. And what? How do we reach the other side? Like, this is where it is, right? And we just have to trek across it. Okay. So I think we could, no, that looks like that's the end of the area to the next map. So let's see. We have our Hummer. Yeah, there we go. So let's start up and let's kind of see what we got going on here. What is that? Dude, the music in this is bizarre. Like, it sounds like an airplane taking off, right? But that's just the music in the game. But also this Hummer sounds like an airplane in the sky. It's weird, man. Infrastructure route, infrastructure, what? Okay. Let's just reach the location first, and they're gonna tell us what we need to do, I'm assuming. Okay, you need to build a bridge to cross the river. Open the map to go to the Bridges tab. And then we go to the Bridges tab. Throughout the game, you will use different types of bridges. So we need to max angle of 15 and max selection of 20. Start the available bridge type to start planning. Press A to select and start the endpoints. Right stick to alignment. Set the angle at which the bridge ends for smoother transitions. Remember, bridges have a limited number of length and cost resources. Okay. So how do I align things? What? Okay, to build the bridge, deliver the required resources to any of the designated zones at either end. You can also cancel the plan by hovering over it and holding X to delete. This will refund all resources used. Got it? Here, let's delete that bridge because I feel like that was not good. See, it's weird because like it's definitely not angled right, right? And it's not allowing me to like kind of move anything. Oh man, this is bizarre. This is absolutely insane. All right. So we got all these things, right? Man. Okay. Bring resources to the construction zone and observe the progress counter. Remember that you have a crane, a vehicle in your garage that would be most fitting to this task. Okay, so where is my garage? Dump truck, cargo truck, scout, dozer. Where is our garage? This is our garage, right? Yeah, okay. So we got the Hummer. And that, I don't know what the heck that is. Is that the crane? I'm assuming that's the crane. It looks like it is. The mule, the dump truck, the whatever, the Taiga, Vernon. Okay, so the bulky. Let's take a look here. Can we get other vehicles? Like other crane vehicles that don't suck completely? I'm going to say probably not right now. Okay. You know what? Let's just start and deploy. Okay. There's something odd with this audio. The audio's off. I'm not going to mess around with it tonight. I think I just might take a couple nights off of streaming to fix things again. Because it still seems like there's a few extra things that haven't been fixed properly. And I just don't have the time to fix them if I'm going to stream every night too. Whoa! Oh, that was close. Yeah, it's weird. It sounds like there's airplanes taking off. Like this weird flange, wow, wow, wow. Like, but it's really long, obviously. But it is the most bizarre noise to hear. And it's clearly not an airplane in this game, like flying right overhead 24/7. Yeah, that is so bizarre. Yeah, come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, it's off-putting. It really is. I might have to actually fix it. Okay, so we got to do this. Bring resources to the construction zone. So this is what we were having to deal with the other night. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to crane control, we're going to crane function and toggle the anchors, right? And then we're going to lift this thing up. We're going to attach it. We're going to bring this up. We're going to rope length it so it's a little bit shorter. And then we're going to, we don't need it vertical so much. There we go. And then we bring it over just a little bit more, detach it, and there we go. Yeah. Okay. This is the most bizarre thing in the world, man. And it's weird. Okay, cycle target is X. There we go. Okay, I'm starting to get it a little bit. So we attach the load. We shorten the rope length, right? We bring it over. Maybe rotate it so it doesn't hit our vehicle completely. And we detach the load. Yeah. And we just keep doing that. Cycle target. There we go. Attach. Dude, there's something super weird with the audio. I might just actually have to turn it off completely. Yeah, dude, that is so upsetting. Here, let's change it. Yeah, I'm not changing anything. Here, let's go with 5.1. Okay. Yeah, it's the sound effects. The sound effects are totally screwing me up. We're gonna have it off for now. We'll turn it back on at some other point. Okay, let's pull that up, bring it over. Four out of 7. All right, cool. We're doing this, baby. This is happening. I'm like stoked. I'm stoked, dude. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like for sure. And things. Like, you know, whatever. I've got the hang of this, man. For the most part. For the most part. And drop it down. As long as it gets in there, man. This is an unwieldy, kind of crappy vehicle, but I got it, right? As long as I got it, we need 2 more. All right. Just keep going. Ooh, right over the top of the vehicle. Drop it down. Yeah, 1 more, baby. 1 more. Hey, if this is all that we had to do for this, dude, I'm down. All right. Okay, here, let's come on. Give me the green or the yellow. What? Why is it not change it down? Let's see if we can go. Oh, it's probably the yeah. That's it. Heighten the rope length. Bring it over. And this is it, man. This is it. Yeah. Look at that. It has been constructed. Okay, so we are going to toggle our anchors. And we're just gonna go and just get it off of this bridge, right? I'm assuming we're gonna have to, man. Oh, because I got the parking brake on, duh.
Your first bridge. That should weather any storm. Remember, our job isn't just to fix what's broken. It's to make life better for folks around here.
Yeah, I think I know what the problem is. It's an audio routing issue. It's definitely an audio routing issue. But whatever. I'm not gonna deal with trying to troubleshoot it right now. I don't want to. I don't need to. Because that's gonna just take a time away from this game, and I don't want that. We're on a roll, man. Look at this. We've already gotten one thing set up. Bridge completed, and a new vehicle. Stranic boasts a powerful road planning recall module, delivers unmatched mobility to your fleet at a cost. Ooh, what cost is that, pray tell? Okay, so we need to still go to our objective. So let's, hold on. Let's look at this really quick. Let's just drive around here. Now, if I enter this, the field service vehicle allows you to recall other vehicles to it at the cost of some fuel. Oh, there they got us. You can earn fuel through side objectives or purchase it at supply depots. Explore your side objectives to earn additional fuel. Field service vehicle is your mobility operations hub in the area. You can recover your vehicles there if you don't have enough fuel. All right. Well, I don't want that right now. Instead, I want my car. And I don't see the fuel gauge yet. So I'm assuming my Scout has unlimited fuel, at least for the moment. So I'm not going to worry about it. And instead, we're just going to drive and complete some tasks. We're just going to knock out some tasks tonight. That's kind of the main objective here. And we're in the Hummer, man, so we should be able to kind of plow through a lot of this stuff. Like, look at this, just barreling over stuff. Now, I will say, this Hummer does not feel like it controls really great. Like, the controls are pretty squirrely in this game, man. I'm kind of not happy about the controls. I want to know what engine this is made on. Because imagine if we could play it in VR. There we go. Yeah, mountain base. I'm going to see. I'm going to see if I can find what engine. The inseparable duo. What's up, Faust? How are you doing tonight? It's a custom version of the Swarm engine. Oh, bummer. Okay, I thought it was going to be Unreal. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. You've unlocked a new base on this map. Bases are interconnected and can be used for quickly moving things around. Deliver resources to one base and retrieve them from another. Store a vehicle in a garage and deploy it from another. Each base also serves as a free recovery point. Okay, got it. Dude, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. That's awesome.
It's the industrial.
Oh, do you have any plans?
It's vital we get it pumping again. And that means delivering lots of supplies. You'll need to build a road and then plan a route between Anbala and the transit point. Ah, and there's a nearby village on the harbor that could use your help. If you have the time.
If you have the
We're
time.
not required, but I think you like to help folks out. Panama.
I do like to help folks out.
So you could plot a route to it from the transit point. I'm sure the folks there would appreciate it.
You didn't expect your birthday to show up just yet? Thought you had a few more weeks? I heard someone say pretty much the same thing earlier today. They're like, oh, my birthday's tomorrow. And I didn't realize it was tomorrow. And I was like, really? I count down the days till my birthday. I'm a big birthday person. I love birthdays. Establish a supply route to Nabala or bring help to Panama. Let's do that one. We got an infrastructure route. And we got that. So our transit point and to the power substation. Is that what we need to do? We need to fix these roads though. Okay. So before we do that, we got to, that's our crane. We got our dump truck and, oh man, we got to bring our dozer over. So let's just bring it over first. You don't really do anything on your birthday? Oh, man. You got to start celebrating. Birthdays are awesome. I also saw someone earlier today. I had no idea who they were. I only saw them post on X, and they said, I've never really celebrated birthdays. I've never really liked my birthday, but I decided to start this year, and I'm glad I did. And they posted themselves with like birthday cake and a couple friends or whatever, and it was just like one of those random like ones you saw. Had no idea who the person was, and I was just like, dude, happy birthday. That's awesome. I love birthdays, and the fact that that person is starting to celebrate birthdays, that's cool. So I encourage you to find something to celebrate today for your birthday. go out, see a movie, go, you know, have a really good dinner or lunch or something like that, like a favorite meal. So this is what I used to do. When I used to live in California, I used to live next to Disneyland, and I would go to Disneyland all the time. I had a year-long pass. And one of my favorite things at Disneyland to get was the corn dogs. A corn dog is basically a hot dog wrapped in like a deep fried dough, and they're really, really good. And they had some of the best hot dogs or corn dogs at, sorry, I just got to pay attention here really quick. Okay, I'm going the right way. So they had some of the best corn dogs at Disneyland I've ever had. So what I did is I planned out on my birthday to go to Disneyland, ride my favorite rides, Pirates of the Caribbean and Jungle Cruise and Indiana Jones and Haunted Mansion, and get a big, awesome corn dog and a, what was it? The cream cheese pretzel. And that was like my birthday meal to myself. And like, and if I was alone, I'd still do it and just celebrate. And it was so much fun. Okay, so we just need to figure out a way. Oh, we need to go all the way around. And this is probably going to be faster because it's not mud and rain. So we'll try that. But yeah, dude, celebrate your birthday. Have some fun with it. You only got so many in life that you're able to have. Make it count. If it doesn't end up being an awesome birthday, that's okay. You're going to have more, hopefully. But I always try to make my birthday count for something. And I've had some bad birthdays, man. I've had some really bad birthdays in life. But I'd say the majority of them have been awesome. But I had to make it awesome sometimes. And that was a little bit difficult. I wasn't in the mood for it or whatever, but I had some fun. Nice. 2 days left of school. That's awesome. Hey, I never did homework either. I hated homework. I still hate homework. When I teach, there's certain things that I'm supposed to pass out and like make people do at home, but we're all adults and we all have lives that basically we can't do that. Like it's insane to do that. So I never give out homework because I'm like, no, we all have life outside of this room and this learning environment. So it's crazy. Nice school year end celebration. That's awesome. That is going to be very exciting for you, I'm sure. Now, this isn't your last year of school, right? Do you have to do school next year? Have a nice stream. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome birthday, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your school year for the next 2 days. Don't work too hard. Hey, no worries. That's okay. That is a-okay. You don't have to. Okay. See you sometime this year. Hey, cheers, buddy. This vehicle is needed in one of the road building steps. You can use this vehicle to build the road manually, or you can use the interactions in the construction area or infrastructure tab to make this vehicle do the work automatically. Oh. So press X on the selection of road to start the vehicle. Press X on the segment of the road that you want to repair. I'm pressing X. Okay, next objective is to build an asphalt road. You need to dump truck, a dozer, an asphalt paver, and a roller. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? How am I supposed to do that all? Okay, a road event. So we're dozing this? Okay, so it's just kind of doing it on its own. Awesome. I think, oh no. It's trying to do it, but we haven't actually done anything. Ugh, man. Poor sand. Okay. So we need to go get our dump truck next, right? Our dump truck is right here, which is nice. So let's start it up, reverse it out a little bit to the point where we can refill the sand. Shouldn't be too far. Let's hide that. Now, can we refill sand? Yeah, we can. There we go. Sand from heaven. We still need a roller and something else. There's like 4 vehicles we need to repair this stupid road. We might have to, well, bring help to Panama. I don't even know what they want me to do with that. Yeah, you know, I'm not digging this game as much as I thought I would. I think it's really monotonous with a lot of stuff that is not actually that fun. These vehicles are very big and unwieldy. They take forever. They're not really that fun to drive. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So keep an eye on the current road status in this window. So I'm pushing X on the section of the road. Okay. So I just did. And now it's kind of backing up, and we're going to... This icon above the vehicle displays that it is now working on the road segment autonomously. I don't want to cancel it. So we're just going to let it do its thing. And we still need a couple other things, right? So we're letting it do its thing, and then we need the dozer, which we have. Pave asphalt, so we have an asphalt paver. Somewhere. Here, let's see. Asphalt paver. This is an asphalt paver to lay down hot asphalt, activate the vehicle's functions, and drive over poured sand. The asphalt will only stick to freshly poured sand. Got it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to drive it over to that other thing. That other section if we can. I hope we can. The road's all kind of jacked up, right? But this is, yeah, I'm really kind of not digging this part of the game. Like working on the roads and doing a lot of like monotonous, boring activities with crappy, boring vehicles. Like this would be fine if it was like a mini game where you do it once, but building a whole game around this, like look at this. This isn't fun. This is a chore. And that's such a bummer. Ah, man. Oh, well. That's how it goes sometimes. But oh my gosh, dude, this vehicle. Look at how slow this goes, man. Like I've got a Hummer. I got a scout vehicle where I can go exploring and stuff. But the thing is, so far, the exploring is really not even something you need to do in this game. Like, it seems like the game's got all the objectives for you, and you got to do all this stuff. That's where the main game is, and it's not designed to make you, you know, drive around and explore like Snow Runner and Mud Runner and even Expeditions, which, I mean, that was the whole game in Expeditions, and I loved part of that. I think the resource management of the fuel was the only big thing that I really hated in Expeditions. This, it feels like the exploration is on the back burner completely, and I'm not digging it. Okay, so there we go. Select that route to asphalt pave, and then we got to get our roller, and I think our roller is over here too. This is a roller vehicle. For asphalt to become solid, it needs to be compressed by a roller. Drive this vehicle over poured hot asphalt to solidify. Got it. Again, not not the worst thing in the world, but look at how slow this is, and all I'm doing is driving it from point A to point B. Like, I would infinitely more enjoy playing SnowRunner or Expeditions right now than doing this. Like, this is not fun for me, and it's such a bummer because I had such high hopes for it, and it seems like an interesting idea because, like, you don't play as a steamroller in a video game. Are you kidding? And man, these were big deals as a kid. Like, these vehicles always seemed so daunting. And like, I grew up in the era of Austin Powers. I was like 12 or 13 when Austin Powers came out, and there's that whole part in that movie where Michael McDonald gets run over by a steamroller. And I just thought that was the funniest thing in the world because he's going, no, no, don't. And the steamroller is like 15 feet away and it going like a mile an hour. And Austin's like, no, get out of the way. Move, move, move. And he's like, no, no. And like, it has this wide shot of how far away it is. And it takes like a minute to get there. And he finally gets run over because he just standing there screaming, go, no. Oh my gosh, dude. I thought that was the funniest thing in the world. Those Austin Powers movies, man, those first two were awesome. There's parts of 3 that I still think are funny, but nowhere near as good as 1 and 2. I think 1 is probably the top too. Like, I think 2 is, I think it goes in sequential order of quality. 1 is the best, 2 is the second best, 3 is the third. All right, so now we do that and we're good to go. All right, so we're gonna just kind of let this thing go, I think. I'm sorry, what? It dumped, but it didn't doze. Okay. I'm sorry, it dumped. Yeah, it didn't doze. There we go. So we're just kind of waiting for the dozer to go, then it's going to pave, then it's going to roll. Yeah, I just kind of want to see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. It's all happening. It's just, I forgot to push the button on the dozer. Okay, well, that's going on. We'll check back in a moment. What's our next thing? Establish a supply route to Aniba. Where is that? Oh, that's what we're doing, right? We're building the road. And that's this whole thing, right? Okay. And then our Panama is from that transit point to Panama. Okay. And where's Panama? All the way over here. Okay. So does this look like it's a road that is... So that's damaged. Oh boy. Okay. So it would be fine. Let's see. Let's just start. We're going to just add some points. And we're going to see what we see. So it's been interesting. I've been working on a lot of the game servers for the multiplayer madness stuff. And I'm just so ready to just be done with it all. It's just been kind of a long road. I do things a very particular way, and it feels like I need to just stop being so particular sometimes to get it done. But at the same time, I go, man, I like doing the things the way that I like doing them, because if you're going to do it right, which is the way that I want it done, do it yourself, right? But there's just so little time in the day. Oh my gosh. It just feels like every day is a struggle to find any time whatsoever. Okay, we're gonna try and see if Jerry doesn't screw this up. I don't have faith in him though. Let's do that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. So we're almost there. We're just gonna pretend these things aren't there, because I will knock them out of the way with the Hummer. Now, remember, they're kind of particular as well about their driving. There it is. So we'll see how that works. And now we got the asphalt rolling. Okay. There it is. And as soon as that's done, then we're good. Now, which one is this? That's the crane, right? And we got the dozer kind of waiting around. Now we could drive the dozer out. Should we? Or should we take the Hummer? You can't really take it around. I'm thinking we take the Hummer and let's just kind of see if we can go knock those things out and then move everything out of the way for those other cars. Now wow. Okay. Trying to see what the... Ooh, I unlocked a mule. Okay. I unlocked a mule. Let's drive on this freshly paved road. Hey, look at that. And I've already screwed up the asphalt, like just creating tire tracks and mud tracks just right in the fresh asphalt. I just ruined that road for all time now. Oops. Yeah, it's really interesting. This game feels like they skirted all the enjoyable parts and removed all the really fun parts of the game and focused on the very not fun parts. And that's such a bummer, because I love these games, but it feels like they keep getting away from the things that, like, they refuse, like SnowRunner. SnowRunner is like the big one. It's like Skyrim in a way, where it's so big that's all that anyone ever talks about, right? No one talks about MudRunner or MudRunner VR or Expeditions or RoadCraft. They all talk about SnowRunner. That's the main game that everyone knows and loves and wants to play. So what do? You focus on the things that people like and try and replicate that with a new game. Instead, these people feel like, oh no, let's do something different. Ooh. Hey, that road quest got completed. Great. So instead, what they do is they go the opposite direction, and that's so frustrating as a player to go, look, I know you guys want to make this thing, but that's not going to sell. That's not what people want. And don't make an entire game about it. If they made RoadCraft as SnowRunner 2, but just added in some of the RoadCraft stuff, like as like side quest things, yeah, go for it. Like, there's no harm or foul in that, right? I'd be totally fine if they wanted to make RoadCraft as a, you know, side section of the game. But to full on make it the main thing, it just seems like a real boneheaded decision. Like I said, I love these games, but man, they just really refuse to make anything that the fans want sometimes. Like, I don't know who was clamoring for this. And I'll be honest, I kind of got excited a little bit when they announced it, but mostly because I knew it was going to be another, you know, one of these games. But to see it be so different from everything else, it's like, why? Why did you make it so different? Okay, so this area is not too bad. You just got to go to the right or the left. And we got to knock these cars out of the way. Hopefully we can. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Suckers. Okay, needs maintenance. What needs maintenance? Where? Oh yeah, that whole area. I have no idea what to do there. Well, let's get back and let's just knock out these other cars really quick. Oh man, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that here. Jeez. What happened to this town, man? Oh, come on, Hummer. You could do it. There you go. Get a little ramming speed. That didn't work out very well, did it? Okay. So, objectives, our main established. Let's open, let's track. And so we need to go from transit point, just here, to Annabella. Okay. So let's plot that route. But yeah, I don't see anything inherently wrong with this game. Like, there's not. It's just, why make an entire game about making roads? And it's interesting too, because I did have this thought back in SnowRunner, and then last year when we were playing Expeditions, I said it would be fun plotting courses and things like that. Just like when I play racing games and like the Horizon series, Forza Horizon, like that would be a great series to update with making, like, plotting courses and things like this, making your own race tracks. Like, that's a great way to update it. But it feels like they're going in the opposite direction. Like, this is like, oh, a road's busted, let's fix it, but let's do it in the most simulation way possible. Meaning that it's going to be tedious and tough and kind of crappy and annoying. Hold on, I have to sneeze. And a little bit tedious and annoying, and just something that, like, people don't want this minutia. Some people do. Let me be frank. Some people love this amount of minutia in a game. I'm not one of those. Like I said, I really love the exploring sections in the scouting and just kind of seeing what worlds they've created and crafted. I love that part of this game. And it seems they get further and further and further away from it. Okay, we're just gonna take it slow, take it steady, take it greasy, as my youth pastor would say. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our bulldozer, if we can. And we got a few things that we need. That's the asphalt? That's the dozer. There we go. We need to get these pipes out of the way. And then there's a couple like cars on the road. If the vehicles weren't so simulation based, like heavy and unwieldy, I think it would be much easier to forgive some of the stuff, right? But some of this is just like, what are you doing? Like, you don't have to make it this difficult and strenuous. Oh, he's a coming. We got to get out of the way. All right. That should be all good. I hope they don't run into that plow thing. Man, this thing takes forever to get going. The asphalt layer, that's what it is. Like, look, this is boring. Sitting here and having it just slog through. And I know that these games do that because I played Mud Runner and Snow Runner. But you're not going at a snail's pace when you're flooring it down on a paved or newly paved driveway, right? You're going at a snail's pace no matter what in this game. And this is just not fun. Pick up the pace, move it on a little bit, right? Like, let's get going. Let's, you know, actively have fun in the game. Oh my gosh. Hey, calm down. I'm trying to go fast as I can, buddy boy. Oh, I'm hitting something. Oh man. Now I got this big old truck behind me too. I was just trying to push some stuff out of the way for you guys, all right? Man. Oh, this is not good. There we go. Hey, I did it anyways. Okay, let's bring that thing up. Hey, look at that. They all made it. Yeehaw. Yeah. Oh, that feels good. That feels real good.
Oh, jeez. Not bad at all.
That's right.
I might need to raise my standards so I don't get impressed so easily every time.
Ooh,
Next on our agenda,
fancy.
gas power plant and the steel pipes facility.
Okay, steel pipes. Now, we do need to do this Panama maintenance thing, which I do want to do. I just don't know what to do here. Like, it doesn't prompt me for anything, and it feels like this is something that I'm going to have to do at some point, but I'm not sure what. Like, do I need the crane? That's a crane right there. Why can't I use it, right? So let's just do the main stuff for now, and we'll just kind of take care of it one by one. Okay, so find a way to get to the gas power plant. Ooh, okay. Let's do that. Because that looks like a scouting mission, and that's my favorite thing in the world in this game, to scout. Oh, and our scout vehicle is way over here. That's fine. I like driving the Hummer, so that is a-okay with me. It does feel a little bit odd. It feels like they really, really tweak the vehicle driving in scout vehicles for this. And it really doesn't feel good. Like, it feels very squirrely in a way. Like, overcorrected. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. I mean, it has been a while. It's been a while since I played Expeditions, so I could be misremembering, but I don't believe I am. And all I want to do really is just drive around and explore. That's my favorite part of these games. If I could just go through this map and explore and unlock everything, which, I mean, it doesn't feel that big. It is the first map, so I can't complain too much, right? But it just feels like, huh. After going from Expeditions to this, it just feels like a, whoa, they really course corrected on certain things. Warning, deep water. Hey, Deepwater. Hi ho, Deepwater here. Man. What do you mean it failed? What do you mean it failed? Where did it fail? Hold on. That's that thing, right? Oh, did it? Why is my bulldozer way over there? Hold on. Let's get the bulldozer out of the way, man. These vehicles. Sometimes, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what. Still can't do a King of the Hill impression. I don't know why, I don't know how. Hopefully, when the new season comes out, I'll watch it and I'll be able to kind of get a little bit better of a feel of the voice. And maybe then, just maybe, I can do it. But I've said it before, I've watched King of the Hill, but I didn't grow up with it, and I didn't really watch it, you know, while it was on. I only watched it after the entire series ended, and then it was long time afterwards, and I just kind of marathoned it in like a 2-week period. But it's a funny show. I enjoyed it for what it was. And I think as I got older, I really started identifying with, you know, Hank and you know, just being a good old boy, and especially since I moved out here to Tennessee too. I know it takes place in Texas, but that good old America mentality, right? That is something I feel like I identify more being out here than in California. Oh man, it got all quiet in the game. So the reason why I don't have the audio for the sound effects going, like the engine noises and stuff, is because the audio got all weird and wonky out of nowhere tonight. And so I'm just going, you know, I'll deal with it later. I don't want to troubleshoot on stream. I don't find that entertaining or enjoyable. So I just want everyone to have a good time. So I'll deal with the sound effect audio because it sounds like a weird guitar flange and a airplane taking off combined. It's super weird. And it's only on the sound effects. It's not on the music. The music is totally fine in the game. However, when Kelly shows up and gives her little quips, her audio sounds a little bit weird too. So who knows? Oh man, look at this. I would love to do this in real life right now. We've had massive rainstorms for the last couple of days. And I was honestly not sure if I was going to be able to stream tonight because of the massive rainstorms.
That mill has seen better days, hasn't it? You could say that about most things around here.
Okay. So what do I need to do now, Kelly? I got to the gas plant, right? Oh, no, it's up there a little bit. Okay. Oh, whoa, I just went... I could probably just go up here. Or I could probably just go right up there. Let's do that. If we can. Ooh. Ooch. Come on. Oh, come on, baby. Don't do this to me now. Yeah, just plow through it. See, that's what I'm talking about too. Like the vehicles, like the scout vehicles, feel like they have no power. Yes, that's a massive, big iron, rusted metal iron thing, but I should be able to roll it. The music in this game is just absolutely bizarre, though. I don't know why they went with the choices that they went with in here. It's like semi-ominous. Yeah! Hey, we did it.
If we can get the gas power plant running again, we can get juice to the whole region. plot a route from Umballa to the plant, and our maintenance crew will do the rest.
And Ebola to the plant. Okay. So find a steel factory, track, clear the area of objects. Do we not have? Okay, we've done all those. We're getting those. We need to do that, and we've gotten those. Okay. So we need to clear this area. So we need to get all our bulldozer. Right? There we go. It is just such bizarre music, man. It's like I was saying, it's a bit ominous, a bit like dreary and dreadful. Like it's a really sour and morose soundtrack. Like it does not feel enjoyable to listen to. It sounds like it's wanting me to die. But you know, at least I'm making progress, unlike last time, man. And I am enjoying the game for what it is. It sounds like I'm really down on it. I'm not. I'm just more seeing that, like, there's so, like, this is just insane. And dude, the music's starting to get to me too. So we're gonna turn that down a little bit. There, just like that, just so that it's not so loud in my headphones. Good grief. But yeah, it feels like it takes too long to get from point A to point B. Like by the time I'm actually to the thing where the objective is, I don't want to do the objective. And I think that's one of the major issues. One of my main hangups with this is getting to the objective was not as much of a struggle as the objectives getting to the objective is much more of a struggle than the objective is. And by the time I'm at the objective, I don't want to do it because I've had such a hard time getting to the thing, right? It's exactly like what happened on the tutorial where I had to figure out how to place the things in there. And by the time I did, I finally got everything in and situated. I didn't want to do the rest of it, which was just drive it from point A to point B. Like, look how long this takes, man. We should have been there and done with the objective by now. Like, that's kind of what's going on. Okay. So we're going to go. There we go. I see what, again, I had an issue with like tilting this thing, the blade. I was like, why can't I tilt the blade down a lot? There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Move this stuff out of the way. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna roll this out of the way as well. I hope that's good enough. Just want to see if we can do something else here. Ah, dang it. Almost, but we can do one more thing, one more little push here. We can launch it. Nope. Okay, fine. Fine. That's not what I wanted, but that will let me achieve my other goal of just pushing it over and rolling it out of the way. Just like so. Okay, there we go. All right. So now we need to plot our steel pipes, right? Anabola to the gas power plant. Start plotting. So that's this gas power plant. And we need to go to... Oh, we just need to go up like that? Okay. We'll see if this works. Oh, it needs to go. Okay. I am going the right way. I don't know why it had me go do that stuff over there. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out the line, and I think we go this way. This should be a piece of cake. I hope. I hope it is. I know I say that, and then the game is going to throw some massive weird curveball, right? Like, oh, we can't run over that, you know, tiny sign. So, therefore, this is quicksand right here. There. Dispatch vehicles. And let's see how that works. I think that should work. How do we repair the gas power plant? Bring rubble of the appropriate color? What? Okay, let's open up that. It doesn't seem too bad at first glance, but with a bit of luck and a little elbow grease, we should we could relaunch the plant and restart energy flow to the region. Guide our maintenance crew on their way from Anabola to the gas power plant, and they'll do the job. Hopefully, it'll go off without a hitch. So that's this thing, right? And then steel pipes. There we go. For our main goal, reviving the town, we need to relaunch local production. Let's go to the steel mill in the south and check its condition. Be advised, the storm might have left a few roadblocks in your way. It would be in your best interest to clear the path before trying to reach the facility. Once you're done, we'll catch up with you in short order. Okay. So those look like they're going, right? Coolio. So let's track this, reach the location, which is right there, which, I mean, we're in our truck. We're right here. Oh, wait. Where's our Hummer? Is our Hummer up here? It is. Now, can we get down there from now? No, we can't. Okay. Examine the piping system.
Looks like we have a problem at the gas power plant. The pipeline seems to have sprung a leak.
We got to go down here
The
anyways.
crew have narrowed it down to the gas distribution substation. It got beaten up pretty good by the storm. How about you take a drive and check it out?
Okay, so how do I do a little mark? Oh, it's a marker. We'll try the marker. We'll do a star. Oh, man. Why? Why would they do that? I guess. You know what? I guess. I didn't need the Zelda marker thing going. Let's just get out of the way. Yeah, whatever. Cool. Oh, it doesn't remove it? Ugh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Come on, Hummer. You can do it. You can make it up this tiny little hill. So we're just going to drive and kind of uncover. Ooh, what is that over there? Uncover the map. It feels like the map doesn't have anything special to, you know, uncover. I think one of my favorite things was like finding different vehicles, getting them unstuck and like recovering them on my own. That was like one of my favorite things in the other games. It seems like this game does not have any of that. Luckily, this off-roading section, the Hummer is taking it in stride, not breaking a sweat. we just plowed through this area like it was nothing. All right, this section of the pipe network has been damaged during the storm and needs to be replaced. Follow the pipes and find all the broken segments. Well, I see a broken segment right there. So what do? I just follow it all the way down? Okay. Ooh. Or we just have to go all that way. Oh, this was bad. This is a bad idea. But it's the Hummer, so it can make it. Man. Oh, the Hummer. I still want an H1, man. I would love one. I don't even know if I would fit in it. That thing is such a tiny car inside. For such a big car, too, it's insane how small it is on the inside. I've never understood that. And that's what's really nice about the H2 is the H2 has tons of room on the inside. Okay, now that you have scouted all the broken pipe sections, you will need to restore the pipe facility to bring repairs. Continue to complete the objectives. Okay. So bring help to Panama and find a way to the steel pipe facility. Reach the location, right. Okay. So we need to just follow that down, right? Pull it down and around. That should just take a couple minutes. Man, I mean, look at this. We're actually completing objectives tonight. I love it. That's what I wanted. That's all I wanted to do in the stream tonight. It was just complete some objectives. And I feel like I have a much better handle. And, you know, I should have remembered that. I feel like every time I play one of these games, I don't have a good handle on how to play it originally. But once you start getting into it, then it all kind of makes sense. But it does take a little bit of time. There's a learning curve to these games. I would really like to be able to have a little bit better of a... There we go. Okay, so it's in it up and down on the left thumbstick. That makes much more sense. Okay. I could have gone that way, but whatever. We can go around. It's fine. More time in the Hummer means more fun. We'll get there. Eventually. At some point in time. Here we go. And that music just stopped. I remember in Expeditions, there was times where the music was like just in the background and you didn't really even notice it. But as soon as the music stopped and the track ended, it was immediately noticeable. Like, oh, it's quiet. Yeah, a little too quiet. Hey, it's Raph. Yeah, a little too Raph. My wife referenced the original Ninja Turtles movie today, and that threw me by surprise. Like, she knows I love Ninja Turtles, and I know she enjoyed the first movie, I guess, but I never thought she would reference it, and I thought that was fun.
Looks like the steel pipes facility needs major repairs. And by major, I mean more than you and I can handle in a few minutes. Set up a route from Mbala to the steel pipes facility. Our people will take care of the rest.
Good. Let them do all the work. I am A-okay with that. All right. So track it, steel pipes, infrastructure. So, Mbala to steel pipes factory. Start plotting. Clear that route, because that ain't gonna work. I mean, Theoretically, it probably could, maybe, but we're just gonna play it safe. All right, we're gonna play it safe. We'll just take our time. Should be able to move through those. The Hummer did. I mean, but the Hummer's the Hummer, right? You know, I'm gonna say this, and hopefully I don't screw anything up. But I feel like once I got kind of the idea of stuff happening, it's all fairly going quickly. It's going fairly quickly, which is nice. Now, I'm going to jump into the dozer and get it out of the way. At least that. All right. Now, we still need to figure out this transit point thing. Like, what do we do here? I'm assuming we get a crane and throw this stuff in. We got a lot of vehicles now. I love it. Field service vehicle. I don't think that's it. I think we need to use the crane. And let's see if we can vertical, camera mode. No, crane control. Fold crane. There we go. Let's see if we can just kind of get over there while all that other stuff is happening automatically. I like that. I like the automatic stuff. That is in... Oh, no. Oh, dude. Dude. Why?
That storm really did a number on the gas power plant.
Moron.
Let's find the breaches and patch them with the new pipe segments. Yep.
Okay.
You get to be a plumber now, too.
Oh, joy. Recycling facilities are the primary means of producing resources. Each facility specializes in one type of resource. This facility recycles metal rubble into metal pipes. Gather metal rubble matching the color of the resource you want to produce. Bring it to the recycling zone and press A to produce the resource. Okay. Before we do that, and I think I just screwed up that other thing. Transit point to Anbala. I think that's the one. Dispatch the vehicle. Hey, he got in my way, man. I was working, all right? Now, I wonder if I need to use the dump truck and all that. I hope I don't, man. These guys, they're just like coming right. Look at that turn, dude. Coming right at me. I've been wanting to work on so much stuff lately, and I just haven't had the time, and I'm so bummed out. And I wanted to play some games too. Like, just time has gotten away from me in like a really frustrating way lately. Oh, whoa! We just lifted that thing like 15 feet in the air. Okay, there's no way that we're bouncing that much. No way. I don't believe it at all. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to do anything here. Not yet. Oh, well. Okay. So that pipe thing, gas power plant, gas distribution, something or other. Okay, let's do objectives. Repairing the pipeline. Okay, locate broken segments by following the pipe network between the two locations. Recycle metal rubble at the steel pipes facility to create steel pipes, and deliver and install new segments. Oh my gosh, this feels a little too much. I don't even know what they mean by that. Like, repair how? With what? Hold on. Objectives. Track. I mean, I know which one. Like, do I have to do it through the overhead? Where are those pipes? Because we saw them earlier, right? Yeah, right here. Okay, open request. That doesn't have power. I don't... Locate the broken segments by following the pipe network between the two locations. Done. Recycle metal rubble at the steel pipes facility to create steel pipes. How do I recycle metal rubble? Is that like these, like, strewn about like tires and crap? Why is it saying all the way over here? Like, I just don't know what they mean by recycle metal rubble. Man. Okay, so we got our dozer. And I'm assuming maybe it's this thing. We push that crap over there. We're going to try this. We're going to try and see if we can figure this out. Okay, so all that blue crap. I think we need the crane for this. Now, there's some metal rubble, right? That I can push off the side. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, man. That's not good. Whatever. If it works, it works. It worked. I made it happen. Okay. Whatever. I don't think this doesn't seem like it's metal rubble. No. Oh, wait. Did it take it? No, it didn't. Man. This does not equal fun to me. This is going to make me quit this game. This is real, especially because you have like really no control over anything. Like, this is so unwieldy, so hard to control. Like, you have no way of like doing anything. And I just do not want to do this, man. This is so annoying. I recycled one steel pipe. Like being able to control like to magnetize the pipes to my truck a little bit, like just something that's not just so unwieldy. Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, I think I'm done. Like it's not worth it. I think I'm done. Man, what a bummer. This game continually just causes these massive issues where it's like, I want to like this game so much, but at every turn, there is something standing in my way from liking it, going, nope, sorry, that's not the way it works. So I think I'm going to wait and see for an update or two and maybe some mods or something to kind of kickstart the game a little bit, because it just feels like such a slog. It feels so boring doing any of that road work stuff. The automation, the exploring, all of that stuff is fine. But when I have to hop in that vehicle and drive across the map and it takes 15 minutes just because the vehicle can only go 5 miles per hour, like that's just boring to me. And I've got so many other fun, more exciting games to play. So yeah, I'm a little bit bummed about it. I think that game has a lot of potential, but it's awful, dude. It is just straight up awful. So I think I'm gonna call it there for tonight. Life, man. I'm just burnt out. I'm so burnt out of life. Well, I hope everyone has a good rest of your day. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for more video games. Till then, bye.